Apostle L of Apostle L's Fast Faith Fitness Ministry. Today, global humanity, I've been ordained and inspired and visited through a spirit, my spiritual authority, that told me to bring the message to the entire planet today. And this message is entitled, The Power of Discipline and the Power to Overcome and Embracing Fate and Eliminating Fear. What makes me the authority on discipline? I'm not authority, but at the same time, I'm connected to authority that has given me a spirit and a gift of self-discipline. Therefore, I bring to the global planet today a track record of being connected to the ultimate supreme authority, which ordained me to be an example to the whole world and given me the task of a 400-day fast, which was under the banner of the 400-day fast to paradise, which, when I broke the fast, included 426 days of not eating and 463 days of no sex. Parallel that to working 2 and 3 jobs. Therefore, that's my foundation and that's my example of my track record of having self-discipline. Now, the importance of having self-discipline and being connected to a spiritual authority. I've been given additional authority through my ministry, Apostle L's Fast Faith Fitness Ministry. It's been put in my heart to bring the message to the whole planet, to be the example. There's plenty of people on the planet that's struggling with various issues that can be eliminated by eliminating fear and increasing faith and embracing the principles of faith. I've had the condition of type 2 diabetes, and I'm here to gladly report to the whole global planet that I'm going on a 20-year anniversary without ever seeking any type of medical intervention or any type of stimulus or drugs other than faith to get me through, other than the initial 2 to 3 weeks when I was first diagnosed. With the exception of those 2 weeks, I've been completely free of any source other than a higher power which connected me to the gifts of faith and fasting and fitness and having self-discipline. In addition to that, there's plenty of us in this world that's struggling with obesity. It doesn't have to be. I'm an example to you that's struggling, obese nation, telling you through the gift of faith and the power of self-discipline and combining the two together and eliminating fear, that does not have to be you. You do not have to struggle with any type of obese symptoms. When I first went to the doctor, on my third visit to the doctor after I was diagnosed with type 2 diabetes, he told me, I don't need to see you again for another year. I wish all my patients were like you. I've never had to go back to be treated for diabetes since. I parallel that. I bring that up to parallel it with this. And I'm not here to make myself seem heroic. I'm talking about the power to have self-discipline and be connected to a higher power. I parallel that experience to when I went just as recent as 3 days ago, today being November the 2nd, 2018, to October 30th, 2018. I was diagnosed with a condition called Hypertrophic Cardiomyopathy, which is an enlargement of a heart muscle. I was told that my heart was 3 times bigger than what it should be. It should be 1 millimeter is what I was told. According to medical technology, it was 3 millimeters, putting it at a 3 times larger rate than it was supposed to be. And at the lower of my heart, there are 2 chambers that sends electrical waves to the heart, which is electricity. But my chambers are some kind of way faulty or defective, which caused me to have an irregular heartbeat, which is a speeding beat of the heart. With that condition, hypertrophic cardiomyopathy, it's also called HCM. Those are the acronyms. Also, it's known as sudden death, which means when the heart goes into that rapid speeding zone, you could have a heart attack and instantly die. I say that to say this, as I rewind. When I was first diagnosed with type 2 diabetes, after initially being caught off guard and not emotionally mature or spiritual enough at the time, once I came to my normal, mature spiritual state, I was happy and glad that I had type 2 diabetes. Fast forward 20 years forward, I'm so glad to report to everybody on the planet, from life, personal experience, I can tell you, you don't have to be fearful of it. As I said, I'm glad to have type 2 diabetes. I was not lamenting. I was not depressed. I was not playing the role of a victim or saying, oh, this is so pitiful. I was great and I was happy because I knew that was going to inspire me to overcome it and beat it. Fast forwarding back to hypertrophic cardiomyopathy, when I was told that I was diagnosed with it, and this was approximately February the 12th or 13th, 2018, in that vicinity, not even 2 months ago. I want to be accurate on my, pardon me, September the 12th or 13th, 14th, 15th, I was diagnosed with I was diagnosed with hypertrophic cardiomyopathy. The relevancy of it, it hasn't been 2 months yet, being September the 12th or September the 15th, 13th, 14th, in that range approximately. Today being October the, pardon me, today is November the 2nd. Everything I come at you, world global audience, is from the heart. I don't script any of my speeches or topics. I have it right now. It was approximately September the 12th through 15th, 2018, that I was diagnosed with hypertrophic cardiomyopathy, and today is November the 2nd. So it's been under 2 months. But in the same spirit that I embraced sugar diabetes, I embraced it, hypertrophic cardiomyopathy, saying that I'm glad to have this because there are no mistakes. And I said to each cardiologist, approximately 4 to 5 that visit me, I said, I'm so glad to have this. And if anyone can beat this, I can beat it. Therefore, I've taken steps. Once I was released from the hospital and the rehab center, after being there approximately 1 month, I started putting plans of action in place centered around faith and self-discipline to overcome and beat this condition. And when I went to the doctor for the first time, October 30th, 2018, approximately 3 or 4 days ago, I was told by the cardiologist, and I quote, "We're glad to have you as a patient." And there was no need to give me any type of medication. I was told that my heart is beating and it's looking normal. It's doing the normal function and it's doing all the work on its own. Even though I have what's called an invertible cardioverter defibrillator known as a ICD. That monitors the movement of my heart, and at any moment, if it goes into an irregular heartbeat mode or speeding up mode, it will send an electrical shock there. Thus far, I have had no need to be shocked. And in the spirit of faith, I say everybody on the planet, no matter what your medical condition is, remember, embrace faith over fear and see yourself overcoming any condition, even if it's obesity. Back to the obesity nation. I was 342 pounds, and I was so glad to say it in the past tense, was and will never be, because you have the power through self-discipline and the power of connecting to your spiritual authority to overcome anything. Moving forward, I need to identify with you, gouty arthritis nation. I suffered with gouty arthritis for approximately 20 years, and I'm here to tell everybody on the global planet, not to make me be heroic, but Apostle L Fast Faith Fitness Ministry is in full force, and I'm an example to everybody on the planet of what you can do through self-discipline and connecting with your spiritual guide, your spiritual head, and eliminating fear and embracing faith, and you will become unstoppable. Because it's been said like this: the life of the flesh is in the blood, and physician, heal thyself. And you have so much power if you just embrace self-discipline and get to know your Creator and become His one, and have faith, and with faith you can move a mountain. I've been inspired to deliver this message to the whole planet, embracing the power of self-discipline. Apostle L, you have the power.